Welcome, Commander, to COVASNEXT, your next-generation AI ship integration for Elite Dangerous. In this video, we'll walk you through the simple process of installing and setting up COVASNEXT. COVASNEXT listens to your voice through your microphone. When you speak, it processes what you're saying and then responds. You'll hear that response through your speakers, allowing you to have a real-time conversation with your ship's computer. You can give commands, ask questions, or even just chat, and a response will follow. Certain things that happen in the game can also trigger a response from COVASNEXT. This can be configured in the UI later. In addition to this, you can let it control specific ship actions through keyboard binding upon your request. The AI will decide which actions to run based on the context of the conversation and your instructions. We recommend OpenAI for fast, high-accuracy models. In order to use their service, you will need an API key. This requires you to create an account with at least $5 charged to it. There are alternative options that will not require paying for an online API, but come with reduced set of features and lower quality. Links on how to set up OpenAI or alternative options are provided in the description below. Going forward in this video, we will assume that you have created an OpenAI API key. Next, download the latest version of the COVASNEXT from GitHub. Unzip the files in a directory of your choice. Once you have everything downloaded, simply run the start bat file. This will bring up the COVAS interface where you can customize several settings. Here, you should enter your commander name. This is how COVAS will address you. In AI character, you can enter a prompt in which you describe various things. First, yourself, like your moral compass and playstyle. Second, general COVAS behavior, like its alignment or the role it should assume throughout your conversation. Third, adventures or activities you have planned for your session or in-roll. Fourth, limitations and boundaries responses should adhere to. This way you will have the most meaningful interactions throughout your gameplay. If you're using OpenAI, you can simply enter your API key here, and everything else is getting configured for you. By default, COVASNEXT continuously listens to your microphone and uses voice detection to trigger a response. Alternatively, you may choose to use push-to-talk instead and can configure the desired key through this option. You are able to resume the last conversation you had or start an entirely new one. You are able to configure what in-game events trigger an immediate reaction by COVAS to allow you to tailor it to your own playstyle. COVASNEXT uses your default audio input and output devices. You can adjust these in your Windows settings. Simply right-click the speaker icon in your taskbar and select Sounds to set a different default playback and recording device. In order for COVAS to trigger ship actions, you will need to assign keyboard bindings in Elite Dangerous. The current keyboard bindings, as well as the current recording and playback devices, are read automatically on COVASNEXT Start, so you will need to restart it if you change any of these settings while it's running. Once you've configured everything, click Start AI to boot up COVASNEXT. You should now be able to talk to it or wait for game events to trigger a response. All conversation items, actions, and events should show up in the log output window as well. Thank you for choosing COVASNEXT. For more details or support, join our community on Discord or visit our GitHub page for the latest updates. See you in space, Commander.